Everybody, hey, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you with us here today. Today we're doing something very, very special. Today, my friend Ben, who I mentioned before, he's the one that sent me that great stacked chicken slider recipe that we made a couple weeks ago. Check out that video if you want a delicious chicken sandwich. But my friend Ben also does urban farming. And I didn't even know this about him, but he's got everything in his garden. We're gonna go see and check it out. But more so, he has his own hive, his own beehive. He makes honey for the community to have during the holidays. I mean, we had on Rosh Hashanah, we dipped the apple in the honey, and on challah in the honey too, I hope. And then we also have it on Sukkot. So honey is so important for the holiday season, but it's amazing to get it fresh right from the hive, right from the bees. Friends, it's fascinating that we can even eat honey in the first place, because really, you're only supposed to eat from kosher animals, and bees aren't kosher. You can't have bee stew or bee fricassee or bee gumbo. You can't eat bees in Judaism. We don't allow any flying insects or anything like that to be consumed at all. They're not kosher. And so how can we then have the byproduct of the bee? Well, we're going to learn about it with my friend Ben today, and he's going to teach us a little bit about it. It's really fascinating to find that there's a bit of a workaround when it comes to this because of the way it's presented in the Torah itself. We're going to learn about it. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Stay tuned. Let's go meet Ben. Let's go meet the bees, and let's make some honey. Oh, whoa, look, here are the bees. Look out, whoa, hey. All right, go back to making honey, honeybee. I'll be eating that soon. So let's go meet with our good friend Ben, learn about his garden, but more so, let's learn about the bees and the honey and get some delicious honey. Hey everybody, I'm here with Ben. He's gonna tell us a little bit about urban farming, and more specifically, we're gonna get some honey for the holidays. Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, we use honey, and he's got his own honey hive here. He's got the hive, the bees are buzzing around us right now, and he's gonna teach us how to get it. We're gonna get some honey today. Ben, tell him all about it.
Well, thank you for that introduction. Does he not have the best energy of anybody on the planet? Pretty sure he does. So my wife got very into saving the planet and decided that we needed to raise bees. So one year for her birthday, I bought her what's called the Honey Flow Hive. The hive is an amazing hive. You don't have to slice off the the caps, and honey pours out, and you gotta filter it, and you gotta spin it, and you gotta bring it down and boil it down and get out the wax. What we have is a hive where you can just put in a lever, turn the lever, and out flows the honey.
Fantastic.
That's my kind of hive. That's a city hive. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you guys what we're doing, and we're gonna do it for Rosh Hashanah this year. My wife is actually selling to the community, so it's actually a pretty fantastic thing.
And how much honey can you actually get from this, what seems to me to be a little tiny hive?
So the hive looks little, but each time we tap the hive, if we took the whole hive down, we would get about 40 pounds of honey.
40 pounds of honey?
40
That
pounds.
sounds like a lot of honey.
It's a lot of honey.
How many bees are around here, or hang out here, I suppose, to make 40 pounds of honey?
That's a good question. So over the winter, there's about 10,000 bees.
10,000 bees? Did you hear this?
So 10,000 bees over the winter. But Chananel, right now, there's about 100,000 bees in that hive.
Oh my goodness.
100,000.
And we're standing here like nothing. There's 100,000 bees behind us making honey. They're working, and this is what we're doing.
They don't mind us actually here. They only care if we're attacking the front of the hive. If we're coming at the front of the hive, they think that we're predators and they're gonna come at us. But in the back of the hive, they really don't mind us.
Pretty spectacular. Nature at work and urban farming. You'll see here we have a number of other things. What else do you grow here, just per chance?
So that's my wife's realm, but we grow green beans, tomatoes, squash, zucchini, peppers, jalapenos. This guy likes jalapenos.
I like them spicy.
Hotter peppers also that I don't know the names of. Lettuce, potatoes, and probably other things that my wife knows. Oh, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, mostly tomatoes, basically.
I know where I'm shopping for fresh fruit and vegetables in the future, folks.
So when the bees leave here, it's kind of like the busiest airport you've ever seen on a hot day. Today's not a hot day, so you see very few of them coming in and out. It's like 70 degrees, so it's a comfortable weather, but not hot. On a hot day, they're flying up over the trees in the background. You guys can't see, but up over the trees, and then they go about a 5-mile radius in all directions. And the amazing thing is that they'll go, know how to get back, and then tell their buddies where they went to get good pollen.
That's amazing, man. You said there's about 100,000 bees here? Okay, so what are all their names?
Bee 1 through 100,000.
Let's get suited up, let's get to the hive and make some honey.
So what we're doing is we're going to tap this hive. We are going to open up the back of the hive, open up the back of the hive. We are going to put in a big long lever, turn the lever, put this in, and the honey will flow out down the hive and out into the bear that we are going to fill. This is a filter. This is a bear that we'll fill. And hopefully by the end of this we'll have a big amount of honey, but at least this will be filled for Chananel, for the rabbi to take home.
In order to approach the bees and not get stung all over, I've got to wear this special suit. Got to get the gloves too. I'm ready for some honey work. Here come the bees.
I mentioned before the key to the hive. This is the key. This we'll insert into the hive, turn it, and that will start the flow of the honey. Hey guys, so what we're doing in this part of the video is we are going to remove the back of the hive, and I'll do that right now, and we're going to tap the hive. So firstly, we take off this part. You can see there are some bees hanging out. That's normal. We're gonna remove this part, and then we're gonna start putting these pieces into the hive. This piece is a spigot. This piece is where I put the key to open up the hive. You can see right now that the bees don't even mind that we're here. So now I'm putting the key in, then I'll turn the key strategically to open up the hive and start the flow. So now this section of the hive is now open, and the honey should start flowing fairly soon. So the honey is not flowing quickly because it's not a hot day. But it's definitely flowing. I'm going to open up another one. I don't know if you can see in the video, but the two spigots are different colors.
Why?
I don't know, actually. Probably what they were feeding on at the times they made this was a different pollen than at the times they made this one. We've had different years where one year it was super dark brown, the next year golden light like this, and different year semi-darker golden like that. We think it's because they're feeding on different flowers.
Hey, we're just coming from the hive. We've got the honey here in our honey bear. It's so cute. And it's gonna be our Rosh Hashanah honey. But what's very interesting is that there's a huge Talmudic discussion about honey because it comes from bees, and bees aren't kosher. And most of the time, of course, you can't have any products or eat non-kosher animals, and bees and bugs in general, things that fly around like these do, they're not kosher. So Ben, what's going on? Why is this honey kosher?
That's a great question. It's actually discussed in the Talmud. The rabbis ask, why is it kosher? And the answer they give is, you're right, it's not kosher. Except that Hashem said honey in the Torah, and we know that bee honey is called honey, therefore bee honey is kosher. But we would not be kosher unless Hashem told us that it was kosher.
So basically, honey is davash. Davash is one of the holy foods from Israel and around the entire world. And because it says so in the Torah, we're able to eat this sweet, delicious honey.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Let's go try it out.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna taste the honey right out of the hive. Oh, that's delicious. That is fantastic. I gotta thank the bees. I gotta thank Ben. This has been great. Well, we've had a great day here on the Brissell farm. This is Ben's urban farm. It's been fantastic. We get to go home with the prize that I came for, which is some Rosh Hashanah honey. Thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you, Rabbi Chananel.
Oh, the music's playing. I've got myself some delicious honey. Can't wait.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Shana Tova. Friends, would you ever expect you're right there on the street practically, and you have a whole garden, and then that great hive filled with 100,000 bees? I was blown away by that. That's spectacular and amazing. And the way the world works, I mean, God's wonders, that's what we're always supposed to be amazed by. It should bring us to that realization that God is in our life all the time, and that we mean something special. And everything in the whole world is a great place to be. 100,000 bees sure make some delicious honey. It was really sweet, really nice. I'm really so thrilled that we were able to do this, and I'm hoping to use it for the rest of the holiday and the rest of the year. Continue on. It's Shana Tova season, everybody. Shana Tova to you and yours. Everybody should be well and have a sweet, sweet new year. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. If you like what you see here on The Rabbi Cooks, then please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Everybody should know what we're doing here at The Rabbi Cooks. So please share, like, and eat delicious food with amazing people while discussing incredible ideas.